Judge Mathis.
Yeah.
Greg Mathis. I was on his show.
I'm going to
And yeah, they're going to send you to Chicago, and you're going to go to Jerry Springer studio, right? They're going to put you up at the hotel, and they're going to give you Judge Mathis spots.
Josh and Danielle both question and wonder why there are so many people talking negative upon them. They wonder why people could possibly be mad at them. They want to better understand. As far as they are concerned, the drama is being stirred up by others that just want to ride their coattails. That's not completely true. Behind the scenes there are many people talking. They just want the truth to be discovered and known. These people never asked for fame or fortune. They just want a voice. They just want you to know what's true and what's not. This is not an attack on anyone. This is the quest for the truth.
August 7th, 2019. Joe Luna has an arrest in Chicago. Immediately Josh goes to work to collect money in order to fly out there and stay a couple nights. Some way somehow a viewer was able to get him stand-in flights, so the plane tickets were covered. Josh still needed around $400 to complete the trip and pay for his hotel room.
So we're flying out there, guys. I already have the plane tickets obtained, and all we need is help from you. So, we need basic travel expenses, alright? Basic travel expenses. So, plane tickets taken care of, all that stuff. We're basically looking for the money for the hotel. I'm only looking for, we'll say, I was thinking $300, maybe $400. If a hotel room is between $150 and $200 a night, that will take care of just the hotel room, right? I already get the plane tickets, everything else is all set. We had another guy tell me that he works for the airlines and he's gonna give me tickets. So I'm gonna fly out there.
Do not take my word for it. Josh hops on his YouTube live stream and tells us exactly what he has and what needs to be done. He also tells us as soon as he reaches his goal, he will be on the plane on their way. We come to find out that will happen 3 weeks later on August 27th. It took 3 weeks for them to reach their goal.
I will be jumping on a plane since we have the tickets, and I will be leaving immediately the moment we reach that goal. So I need you to go to my Facebook page, Accountability for All, and I need you to click the link. And the moment we attain our goal, I will hop on a plane. I will be on the way to Chicago.
Josh already did his homework and found out hotel rooms are cheap. He does not need much money. Just listen. He is very transparent the whole time. It's a shame it took 3 weeks to get it all together.
So we need to show Joe our support. Go to Accountability for All Facebook page and go to the link there and donate, guys. Please donate. None of this money is going to personal expenses. It's not going to any personal, betterment for myself. Just for the trip, okay? I was taking a look at some of the hotels and they're saying between 150, I was gonna say 300, but some of the hotels have the tax like 160 bucks a night. So I'm thinking 2 nights there, a goal of $400. And with the plane tickets from that awesome subscriber, as soon as the goal is reached, I'm flying out of here.
All he needs is $400. The goal is clear. He at least received $193 in donations just in that live stream on August 7th.
And we already have someone that donated, which is just amazing, and I'm touched by the quick donation. All right, Jonty1978 UK donated $100. That $93 could be spent in a hotel, could be spent getting Joe more money to legal access, stuff like that.
No worries, Josh will get there and retaliation will happen on Joe's behalf. Josh is transparent and will go live the whole time to document everything he does with your money. Take his word for it.
We need you to help out Auditing Chicago, and we need you to keep this movement going. You guys will know every step that I take because I will be going live. From when I get on the plane to when I get off the plane. Going right, as soon as I get off the plane, I'm not resting, I'm not eating, I'm not pissing, I'm not doing nothing, I'm not chewing gum, dancing with an alligator, or blowing bubbles with a goldfish.
On August 9th he reaches out on Facebook to tell people about the trip. In the comments he says they only have $100 so far. I must have been mistaken. He can't seem to get donations how he thought he was going to be able to. At the very least hopefully he can get out there, Joe's lawyer fees or any money for him is really not what's important. This trip is for Josh. That's why he decides 3 weeks later that enough is enough. On August 20th, Josh dipped into his personal funds to make this happen.
Chicago trip is the 27th of this month. Thanks for all the support. We fell short on the goal. However, I just dipped into my funds and made this happen. And everyone else that helped support and made donations, you guys made this happen. You're part of the solution, and we're going to make a difference in Chicago.
Meet Vernon. He enlightens us a little bit about this Chicago trip. He says he has a lawsuit on Danielle and they have court for it on August 2nd, but she came up with another idea and planned it out well before the August 2nd date. This way Vernon would drop this lawsuit against Danielle. Listen to what he has to say.
So Vernon, why don't you tell us your story here as far as you, Danielle, Josh, and this trip to Chicago?
Sure. I knew nothing about Josh except for his videos. Danielle I met, she borrowed $1,525 off me to pay her March rent. And she made a deal to pay me back $200 a week and proceeded to pay me back nothing. I held a check over her. I had her write me a check, which did me no good because the check was from a closed account. So I filed a civil matter in the Malden District Court, and Judge Mathis show got in touch with me, which I had no idea how that worked. But anyways, they offered to pay for my hotel and my airfare and a fee to be on the show if we go to court. And they offered Danielle the same thing. So August 27th, Danielle and I both flew out on separate flights to Chicago, and again, she had her hotel and her airfare paid for, food voucher, and some money to be on the show. And she didn't have to pay me back the $1,525, which she lost. So August 1st, she knew she was going on the show. Our plans were made like 2 weeks earlier, so yeah, she knew she was going on the show.
August 27th comes around. Josh and Danielle finally land in Chicago. They were lucky enough to get picked up by a limo at 8:55 a.m. and off to NBC Studios.
All right, so we're jumping in the car. They picked us up. Go for a cruise around town in the Navigator. Let's get it. See you soon.
They need to check in with Judge Mathis show and pick up their vouchers. Josh posts that he is at NBC Studios, specifically WMAQ TV, where the Judge Mathis show is taped at. He goes live out of excitement and lets us know where his hotel stay will be.
Well guys, it's Josh Lacanapoli from at the NBC WMAQ TV headquarters studios. Meeting with the production assistant, #TowTruckGirls, meeting with the production assistant now. Getting a little bit of exposure, and then we're going to be hitting the hotel. We're going to be staying at the Acme.
You heard him correct. He said Danielle is meeting with the production assistant and they will be staying at the Acme. You also see the quote correctly. A 2-night, Monday and Tuesday, starts at $1,400 for 2 people. That is the cheapest option they have. On TripAdvisor.com you can see the Acme has almost 5,000 reviews and is a 5-star luxury hotel. You can also find ratings like this one from June 2019 where someone says they stayed there and was the defendant on the Judge Mathis show. Wow, what a hookup they have with that hotel. No time to peel those panties away and do some cheek smacking in this luxury place though. Guess what guys? Josh was called into NBC for an interview. Thank God he is so transparent in what he is doing here.
I'm headed to NBC Studios. I gotta do a quick little interview. Me, #TowTruckGirl. Then we're going to wrap up.
August 28th and Josh is finally in the green room. He says he is getting ready to do his interview. Wow, he is famous now. We can't wait to see this interview.
Josh, they're kind of bloody for all, and right now I'm in the NBC green room because they got some snacks behind there. They got a makeup chair to my left and my right. Just checking in, letting you guys know what's going on. And we're gonna see if maybe we can delay our flight a little bit so we can get a little bit more filming in when we're done here. Get a few more places. Appreciate it. We'll check in soon.
Now can we see the problem with Josh's transparency and the stories he tells? Can we come up with any good questions at all for Josh now? Let Josh and Danielle know in the comments if you have any questions and they can answer them. Thank you. Have a good day. I will see you on the next video.
Well, that's the reason I stopped you today. Check in soon.